Hi. So yes, if you know me at all, you will know me as Fortmaster, of course world famous in the top 9.9% of YouTube channels worldwide. I think I can say without a shadow of a doubt, everybody that uses YouTube has at least one gripe with the platform. Whether it be them removing dislikes, them constantly changing how the algorithm works, or layout changes for YouTube channels. We all have something at the back of our mind just saying, oh yeah, I wish they hadn't have done that. And of course, I have mine too, but I have one that is very big. Right now, if you were to go to my YouTube channel and click on the About page, you'll see the things about my channel. The little description I gave it, where I live, links to my Twitter, my Discord, my Patreon, all that sort of stuff. And if you bring your eyes over to the right of the page, you'll see the date of my channel's creation and how many views it has. Except this information is wrong. YouTube is gaslighting me, and it has been for years. And I have proof. I made my account in elementary school, and yet in 2012, I was in high school. Because, thanks to me being born in 1995, my grade always corresponded with what year it was. And I certainly did not make this account in high school. While my comment history might only go back to 2012, I have one detail that YouTube doesn't have. I remember the reason why I created my account. And those old videos still have dates on them. But you may be wondering, what's your proof? What was your reason for making a YouTube channel in the very first place? Because if you made it when you said you did, YouTube was a very different place. And it was. I made my YouTube channel to keep track of two series that people were making at the time. The first one was a show called The Full Buccaneers. What it was, it's not really important. It was, a talking train show made in Microsoft Train Simulator. Whenever I look back on it, there's a little cringe, but there's also a lot of good memories there. It unfortunately does not exist on the platform anymore. I don't know why, but the original channel, Modern L Productions, was deleted. And now the show only exists in re-uploads and archives. The other show, though, has not been taken down. In fact, the channel is still active to a certain degree. Stupid Mario Brothers, made by Rich Alvarez. And while I don't have specific dates, I do remember there was a specific milestone for this series that I was able to witness firsthand. This show that went on for several years and even released a movie, which was released entirely in 10-minute chunks because that was the upload limit back then. This show, which I held near and dear to my heart for so many years, hadn't reached double digits yet before I made my account. I was able to witness episode 10, which means at the very latest, I would have made my channel in 2008. But I know for certain that it was earlier than that for one simple reason. I remember talking about the show with other kids in the schoolyard during recess. And it was very much during the summer because I wasn't wearing a coat. So in all likelihood, sometime during 2007. So with all that out of the way, you might still be asking yourself a very reasonable question. If I truly did create my channel back in 2007 or 2008, why does it say 2012 now? That I don't know, but I remember it happening. I remember being on my old channel, and then one day, all of my playlists were empty. All of my favorites were empty, and they were just gone. And why do I remember this day so vividly? Because at the time, there was a remix of the Thomas the Tank Engine theme song. One of the ones where they play like rap or like other music over it, and it goes off really well. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Yeah. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Well, I remember watching that video, and it had a picture of one of those like Transformers with Thomas's face coming out of the chest like he was a Transformer. And after my favorites were wiped, I could never find that video again. I was very upset for a long time. I was a very weird child. Now, with all that being said, you may still have one question. Why is this bothering me so much? And in truth, it's not really. It hasn't really affected me in years. But It's a story about me and my YouTube channel. Granted, this was years and years and years before I ever started uploading, but it's a story about my YouTube channel that I want to be, out there. I want people to know it, even if it is this little thing, just so I could get a little bit of closure and try to find out, was I the only person that this ever happened to? And for the life of me, I could not, for the love of God, find anybody else talking about something similar. And I just wanted to know, am I going crazy? Did this only happen to me? So with all that out of the way, I once again ask, did anything like this happen to anybody else? If this video gets any traction at all, I'd love to hear from people. Maybe somebody at YouTube could answer me if this gets big enough, though I highly doubt that. But I'd like some answers. So if anything like this happened to you, or anybody write a comment, tell me about it. I want to know that I'm not the only person here who was screwed over by YouTube, at least like this. I hope you liked this, and yeah, try to spread this video around, see if it gets any traction, try to spread the message to try to find these poor souls like me whose YouTube channel doesn't show the right start date. Yeah, I got nothing else to say on the matter, so goodbye.